Jest3r's take flight.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka Grandma's favorite grandson, aka Pod's favorite, and we are back with another one. I don't know what to call these. Still don't know what to call these, but we're gonna be here. So today we're gonna bring to y'all a top 10 in hip hop, without Mount Rushmore. So that means no Big, no Pac, no Nas, no Hove. Because, you know, those are the 5 letters that everybody put on the Wheel of Fortune board at the finals. So we took them out, and we're going to have these wonderful people and myself put together another top 10. And this is going to be interesting. So we're going to start from 10. Everybody going to say they're 10, and we're going to have a democracy at work. So if we can get it there, we can get it there. If not, so what? If you disagree with somebody's selection, you can go ahead and yell. You can cuss their ass out. It's all good. Everything that happens in this room stays in this room. We friends when we get out of here. All right?
Gotcha.
So, and I swear to God, if I see Bow Wow on somebody's list,
hey, y'all better put some respect on Bow Wow, man.
Shad Moss is not
Big Bark.
Bow Wow will hit every check that's on your list.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. I gave them a criteria prior to this. I don't remember it, so I'm gonna go off the top of my head. Lyrical skills, gotta be able to rap first and foremost. All right. Impact. You can't be great if you're not impacting something. You got to shift the needle some type of way.
Bow Wow don't hit that. It's crazy. Go ahead. Everything you naming right now, though. But keep going. I'm sorry.
We'll go the rest of the long way. I don't remember off the top of my head. So
Because I just got you with
yeah, you did. Yeah, I'm like,
I don't want to agree with that, so let's just stop.
I'm about to give her what she wants.
hold up.
I'll let them all for you.
Let's do yeah.
We starting
Impact, longevity, as well. Yeah, you can't be the GOAT after 5 years. That's not going to work.
Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, you can't be the GOAT after 5 years.
That's why I already know.
Then why you put your hands up?
It better not be 2 niggas. It better not be on this motherfucker.
Hold up.
Jump up and down on this couch and fight for that.
Hold up,
shit.
you might be thinking they just been here, but they've been here for
I mean,
a while.
yeah, they been enough, but no, not.
I got one you gonna be mad at. I know
feel
that.
like he gonna be mad at a couple of my list.
I'm going to keep my list.
But also, this is not just a list. We're gonna also have a conversation about hip hop. So we're gonna start off with that first. So I'm gonna ask you guys, how come hip hop cannot age like any other genre? Like when if the Beatles go on tour right now, like if Paul say, "Yo, I'm going on tour," there's no people like these old ass niggas need to get off the stage.
The culture.
Yeah, talk about it. Niggas.
Yeah.
It's all niggas.
I think
Do I like this new day and age music? No, but everything has to change. We can't stay the same. Because if we stay the same, we'll still be on the hip hop. Like y'all gotta let everything grow.
They on my list.
Motivate. And then hip hop don't have to just be for us. If these young kids like it, let them like it. It's different.
I just feel like some of this shit is not hip hop though. Like
Okay.
that's some other shit.
Yeah, I'm about
you
to ask
gotta
that.
call it something else.
exactly.
You can't call it that. You gotta call it something else.
Yeah.
You can't let me. You can't get up there and boo Method Man and Redman
That's crazy.
and call yourself a hip hop fan. That is fucking stupid.
Who done that?
Oh no.
Well, that just happened.
Summer
at
Jam.
fucking
Summer Jam.
What's the Summer Jam. That's
Yeah.
why they're not doing it no more.
That
The
is
crowd didn't give
okay.
them.
I'll give you
That is insane.
It
You
is.
know what I'm saying? Like
It is.
you can't. The Rottweiler can't come on, yo. And you just sitting there like,
you don't belong here.
If I respect what you're saying.
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Like, you know,
It's the kids'
new
parents'
niggas
fault.
let them like what they like, but call it something else.
I agree.
Just don't call it
It's-
what
I-
we.
It's the
You know what I'm
kids'
saying?
parents' fault.
I feel like
because-
we didn't pass. A lot of us didn't pass down that music.
Yeah, like my kids.
My kids know better.
It missed the generation.
Yeah.
But I feel like how so you know how they say like WWEF, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is sports entertainment.
Yep.
And then everything else is wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like These new niggas is sports entertainment, and what we was
Yeah.
watching was
I know they call that
NWA,
sports
ECW. You know what I'm saying? Violence.
Okay.
This shit is like that.
I agree.
Different.
So
what category would what would you put?
I'm
him
about to ask that.
Entertainment. Musical entertainment. I don't give a fuck what you call it.
So
Greenwald
should you
music.
break it up? Should hip hop be like alt hip hop and R&B hip hop, and shit like? Because you know how like R&B got different genres. Rock got the same thing. Couldn't hip hop do that?
But did you
Because
a
you
lot of
put
those
Jay-Z in the same category as I don't know who the fuck rapping right now.
Uzi.
Yeah, Uzi.
That's it.
He was the main nigga.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like,
Think about
yeah, like so Uzi and Hov put an album out in the same year. Why are they?
Uzi is rock.
And that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
He feel like he's rock.
Okay, then Lil Baby. Okay, Hov and Lil Baby can't be in the same rap
Hell
category
no.
for
Hell
a
no.
for a trophy.
Hell
So
no.
should there be?
Why not?
Because what Baby
I'm
doing,
just asking.
what Lil Baby doing ain't rapping. Like
Little
that,
baby, not
Yeah, Lil
that
Baby.
nigga sound like
Yeah,
he's,
not the baby,
he
Lil
sound like
Baby.
he's
I
on a
know what you're
motherfucking alarm clock radio, wake you up in the morning
I
with that
listen.
bullshit. Yo.
I don't like.
He got some
Baby
bars.
because
I don't like
hate
that
his
approach.
voice. I don't like his voice.
I'm
Yeah,
not a fan,
boss.
and
But
I don't like.
I don't like his voice at all. It irritates me. I don't like his voice. But he is
Yeah.
hip hop. You can't say. I mean,
He has a different sound than everybody else.
I'm not a fan.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
sound
So,
different, but I feel like Little Baby is hip hop.
But that auto
I feel like
tune,
in Atlanta,
that auto
especially in
tune
Atlanta,
talky stuff, like that's like it sounds like
It's just a
they're like they're
new
rapping R.
version of
Kelly.
hip-hop.
Like R. Kelly started that.
So is future hip hop?
So can we break it down and make
was.
somewhere else?
I think so.
he was. I think he was. I
don't know.
think
Y'all
he wasn't.
getting
a
hip-hop
different-
mixed
I
up
think
with
the
rap.
auto tune niggas should have their own
I agree.
fucking
I'm okay
section
with that.
of the fucking word.
So you saying Lil Wayne is not
Let's do
hip-hop?
that.
But Lil Wayne is not auto tune heavy like them niggas because he not on it. Like them niggas sound more like on they T-Pain and
I just feel like
I
this
think
is
they
this
have enough body of
version.
work
Uh-huh.
to be in
I
that
feel like
category.
it's just this
Especially
version of hip hop. All hip hop is different. Like
It's
you got when 80s, 70s, 80s first came out, it was a different. And then you got your gangster rap that came out, and then you had the fast rap people that came out, and then in the early 2000s. We wasn't rapping about no shit that was serious. We had a lot of club bangers. We had a few people. Then we had the crunk music, but all of it is hip hop. It's just different
So
stages.
my
of
question
hip-hop.
is,
in different areas.
what's the difference between hip hop and R&B then? When we start opening the doors,
Because Future
to
sound
that,
like an R&B singer.
and that's where it gets. We start blurring the lines.
Because
and like,
R&B,
where does he
it's
belong?
just singing.
Nigga, Honest is kind of an R&B-ish album. Future's
Yeah.
I'm not
album.
a Future fan. So.
Yeah.
It is kind
I'm
of
a
R&B.
Future mixtape fan.
Oh, mixtape Future
So I get
undefeated.
what- I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
so I'm like, that's where the problem comes
I
from.
think that's why I like that album so
Mixtape.
much.
I think,
Because it fits.
I think
you
when
know
it
what
comes
I'm
to
saying?
hip hop, sometimes people confuse hip hop and rap.
So
Hip-hop
a
is
hip hop
more-
artist and a rapper, what's the difference?
A rapper is more of a lyricist,
Okay.
and a hip hop artist is more broad. There's so much different levels
So what is
of
Common?
hip hop.
According to KRS-One,
He's hip hop.
you live hip hop. That's who you
But he's
are.
a
You
lyricist
breathe
too, so he
that.
could.
Yeah,
Okay.
but these new kids, they living it in the way that they know how to live it. They can't live it in the way that we're used to living it. It's
So
like
what makes Common hip hop and not rap though?
That's what I was getting at.
Because
That's
you
what
had, I'm saying he asked.
I mean,
Yeah.
he could be both.
I was waiting to see if somebody picked up on
He could be
mine.
both,
Yeah,
but he's
I'm
not
just-
just a rapper. You wouldn't put him in the hip hop category as well. Like I feel like he can be both.
I do.
I do.
I think he's a rapper.
Just a rapper. You don't think he's a hip hop artist?
If you're saying a lyricist and a hip hop artist
But
is
just-
broad, I don't see Common's broader. That's just me.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do.
So if y'all tell me y'all see something broader outside him being an actor, like let me know.
No, I
So,
don't see.
I
I
thought
don't
you
see
were
the
saying
broader. I see the
broad
rap-
in the
I see the
sense of-
He got an Oscar, Mitch.
I thought you were saying
did?
broad. in
Yeah,
the
for that
sense
song he
of,
did for
like,
Glory.
you live
Oh,
it.
yeah, with John
Legend. Yeah, with John Legend.
He did. Yeah,
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's what I'm saying. But I'm trying to see where his where he's moving to another level where it's like Kanye, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
I would call Kanye hip hop.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
You see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying with Common, but I feel like hip hop is just like you just don't have to be a lyricist. You got to be everything. Like you just
Embody the culture.
it's
think
just
hip-hop
it's a
is
whole
culture.
move. Yeah, okay, that's a good.
I think that's what it comes down to.
And
Yeah,
it's also,
and that's-
as we know, it's subjective because like y'all don't like Lil Baby, but in Atlanta, He's
in the coach. That's why
Shit, here.
I'm not
Here. The young kids love him.
I'm about to say
Yeah.
he embodies when the young kids.
Yeah.
I don't dislike him. He's just not like I've heard him on some joints.
He's
like,
not in your ear.
Yeah, like
I
on,
just don't- I
like
like
when
his
he was
voice,
on
but I think
Khaled's album,
Yeah.
he killed that shit.
Yeah.
The joint with him and Dirk, like
Yeah.
I love
Facts.
that fucking song. But in my opinion, I wouldn't consider him like a rapper.
I feel like hip hop is
I got what you're
hip
saying.
hop
though.
has different stages, and the different stages depending on what time frame that we're in. Right now, a lot of this mumble jumble rapping, I don't like it. No, but
You find a few
it's
dominant
different. It's different because it's for the new generation. Like
It's not for us.
if you talk to my father ain't like none of that 2000 rap. Them 2000 rappers, he didn't like it, but we loved it because we were
We're
different
growing
ages.
up with them. I said we're growing up
Because
with
we
them.
growing up with them. We don't like the new.
You mean the
stuff.
snap music?
Say it again.
You mean snap music, right?
I-
Because
Yeah,
like
you can
50,
say that.
50 is too
Nelly,
Yeah.
Luda, all them came out.
They like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Right
I mean, it's
there.
fair. I guess you can call it the
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ja Rule and all them. But he
Yeah.
didn't like he like, what is this? What is this? What are y'all talking about? You know,
So we'll see what
because nobody want to listen to LL Cool J all day, Dad.
Mm.
And not even that, not LL Cool J.
No,
In
yeah,
2000,
yeah.
he's still thinking about LL Cool J with the
Yeah.
Tango had.
Right.
And it's the same way with us. We
Right.
don't like this shit that these kids listen to. I don't like it. Every time my son or my daughter don't put it on, I look at them like they crazy. But I feel like it's needed because they need to have their own version of. They have to live their own version of hip hop. They can't live out version of hip hop because they wasn't around. our
That's
version
fine.
of hip-hop.
I'm okay with that, but
You get
just
what I'm
call
saying?
it something else.
TikTok.
But what you want to
Because
call it?
Basketball is
It's TikTok.
basketball.
That's what it
and
is.
Football is football.
Yeah.
And
No
we
matter
can't give a basketball player football and say this is basketball. So the way I'm looking at it is like, this is music.
It's just.
I just don't feel like
I think
You got the wrong.
it's starting to go away.
I think
the
we
numbers,
looking at it as us being older.
So NFL, right? How long has NFL been around?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, forever.
50 years.
How long has it changed though? It evolves. It changes.
I
It
mean, it
grows
changed,
with
but it's
the
still
times.
football.
But it's still
It's
football.
still
Right now,
football.
but at this point, everybody calling it flag football. They want to.
Yeah.
yeah,
still
that's
football.
the
It's
stupid stuff.
it's
but
watered
still
down.
It's
football.
still football at the end of the day. It
Just-
still come on a Sunday.
the
Still come
same-
on at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
You still gonna have your 12 games in
Yeah.
the morning.
It's just
your
different.
4 games.
I just.
The same with
And we,
basketball.
the older generation may not like the football, but the
Yeah.
younger ones are like, you know what? I like it.
Because I don't like the fact that they was getting hit on so much, and I don't like they
Yeah, that's
understand it.
true.
We looking at them like this.
Yeah.
Even basketball, I want to see somebody get flipped the fuck over. I hate watching basketball now because it's too many times out. It's annoying.
People
But
cry.
the younger
It's-
ones,
The
it's-
flopping be crazy.
but-
You
but-
too big for all
but
that. You
this-
can suck it up.
Yeah, a lot of the younger people understand it, and they always debate about it because
Yeah.
well, y'all wasn't scoring like that because they was getting their asses whooped. They wasn't. That's the difference. But it's still basketball.
basketball.
That's
I
what
think
I'm
it's still
saying.
poetry,
Like
and
you want to take it
depending on who
out
you
of
watching
hip
and
hop,
stuff like
and I
that.
feel like we want to take
So
it
y'all
out of hip hop.
considering this the same fucking sport? It just evolved.
It's just
Yeah.
different.
It's, I don't know.
It's
It's supposed to look a
evolving with
little
the
different
times.
now. I don't know.
Everything-
Like,
I'm just saying as far as hip hop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
as far as
So
hip hop,
that's
But-
what I'm saying.
but-
And
no,
I'm
like
I'm
using
with
hip hop
you.
like that. Like,
Yeah, I'm with you. I just
I
feel
think
look at
like,
that
what would
differently
y'all
now.
call it?
So no,
like how he said. I think
it's,
like
it's for
green
TikTok. It's all
wall
TikTok
music.
music at this point.
like
It's
how
TikTok music.
Yeah.
yeah
Hip
like
slapping.
how
but that's how they trying to reach the young
But what's the
audience.
difference between crunk music then? Because that shit wasn't hardcore, but it was still hip hop categories. You gotta realize a lot of that crunk music that came out in the early 2000s. Now that you
Rappy
listen
was
to
rapping his ass off though.
not
You know
on
what I'm saying? To
everything,
me, I
not
feel
not
like
not
that.
on everything. Some
But
of the
you
songs
know
was
what?
just like, wait,
Damn.
come on, y'all.
They
But
played
it was
today. They
it was
played
good. It was
she just
good.
said, Lord, because
They
Lord
played-
John was
they-
out, and we let people call him hip hop.
Yin Yang Twins was hip hop.
Because
Unfortunately,
They were hip hop.
It was a sound that was coming out.
It
Lil
was,
Jon
but it was,
wasn't rapping.
and now, granted, I wouldn't take crunk music and all that stuff away because it
Right.
was amazing to us because
was
that
a
was
good time.
our
It was-
time frame.
it
We
was
don't-
a
But then you gotta realize that's a different like region. So
And
that was
no,
their
you-
region.
no.
But it was still,
region's
but it was
version
still
of hip
what?
hop.
But it was still hip hop. I
It's
mean,
still
you
hip-hop.
could call it like if you want to
That's what I
say,
said. But it's their region.
if you want to call it TikTok
their
hip hop,
evolution.
but
But
you
this
still
shit
gotta
right
call it
now,
hip
this
hop.
I mean, and I'm cool with
I
that.
don't think this shit now is regional. I just think it's just
It's-
old, you
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
It's bullshit
Because you know
It's
what?
not
They don't
for
have
us.
nothing to really rap about.
It's not for us.
Everything is really like nobody's
What-
really.
What
there's
so
no
like
kingpins in
you know how
the street.
Music Soul Child and what they call that
Neo
Neo
soul.
Soul.
Yeah.
Soul.
So
Dude
that's
like
what I'm
that.
That's why you
saying.
just said
Like
TikTok hip
so
hop.
that's why you
Yeah,
have to
so-
give like
hip hop
TikTok
needs
hip-hop.
categories.
Let's
Yeah,
get it.
then that's
TikTok
what I-
hip hop.
All right, if you
Yeah, I
want
would
to give
Or
it,
you can say social
if you
media
want
hip hop.
to give hip hop categories, that's cool, but they still have to be. And granted,
It's
I do not like this new.
You don't like that
It's
you
like
say it.
I
It's
don't
making it
like, but
subdivisions.
it's the
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
You gotta
So you
be-
have an umbrella, right?
Yeah.
You have an umbrella, but then you have subdivisions.
Yeah, that's it.
And
That's
that's
all I'm
hip-hop.
saying.
That's it.
But we're
It's
still
the
from the
organization.
top. Yeah.
But
Okay.
you was like,
But-
no, take these niggas out of here.
They all
Niggas in the rain. They gotta go out
They
there.
all fall under the organization.
Let them get wet.
They
They
just
don't
have
care.
different
Yeah,
departments.
like them
All of them
give them
sound
niggas
the
a
same.
different award.
Yeah.
Not put them
Yeah.
in the category with the niggas that I fuck with.
Right, fuck them
They're in, a
kids.
Yeah.
different, they're in a different.
Like, even though
Yeah.
I'm not a big
Subcategory.
fan of certain people that are out right now, but I know that they're nice.
Mhm.
Like, don't put them niggas in the category with, like, what any
With
fucking.
them niggas.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
exactly,
niggas is.
yeah.
They can figure it out, but
Yeah.
I don't think we should take them away from saying, "Oh, y'all not hip hop," because they culture and they move in it. Like they like.
So
right now,
do you have to know hip hop to be a hip hop artist?
do you not
I'm old.
Like you have to know the history of what you
know how
did.
to sing
I
to
think
be
you
a
should-
singer?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but if you
I have a
ask
problem with
these
that
new
too.
rappers,
But
gotta- I
what
get
he's saying is, like, do you have to have the knowledge
You have to
of
be a
your,
student of the game.
your
But
craft?
I think you should.
I
I
think
feel
you
like I feel like
Can't
to
do
an
that shit nowhere
extent.
else.
Yeah.
I feel like to an extent, like we want them to know and be and feel how we felt about it, but they're not. It's just different.
You just asked the question that answered the first question. You was asking why can't it age,
Yeah.
and that's why, because they don't have to learn their history. They don't have to do their homework. They can just wake up one day, press
On
record,
SoundCloud
say
and
some
just
shit,
a rap,
and then they
yeah.
out there,
Gotcha.
and they're representing a culture that they don't know any history on.
True.
okay.
Now, you see if them other kids, whoever, gonna be able to come out and do their thing, and they don't know who the Rolling Stones are,
Right.
or if they don't know who Guns N' Roses is, niggas they ain't letting that shit slide in
Nah.
their culture.
Literally, the first sentence out of their mouth is, "I was influenced by the Rolling Stones. I
And
was
you be like, yo,
influenced by
you
the
not even
Beatles."
old enough
But
for
a
that.
lot,
What?
but a
They
lot
did
of
their
these
homework.
new hip hop artists, they influenced by people. It's just not too far back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
a
of the
lot
social
of them.
media
Oh, I love Lil Wayne.
Mhm.
I love Ludacris. I love Nelly. You probably won't hear them say LL Cool J or probably the Wu Tang or
Right.
I'm
probably
not mad at that.
but they still influenced by someone. So
Yeah.
they know enough to they know enough.
If you can tell me you was influenced by a nigga that came out in the last 20 years, I'm with you.
And
Like,
most of them
when I say
can.
20 years ago,
Yeah.
if you tell me you were influenced by a nigga that just came out in
I never heard-
2018, that's what pisses
I
me
Yeah,
never
like
heard
if,
nothing.
if somebody say Drake was my influence, I'm not listening to
I
him.
never heard a lot of these young
But a lot of
guys.
them
Coming up on 20.
Nah,
Drake
Drake
is
coming up
what,
on
15
20.
years?
I still ain't listening to it.
But I'm just saying,
Because-
but
because-
Drake is double digits.
No, because the way
I'll take
Drake
that.
rapped,
I'll take double
Yeah.
digits.
the way Drake rapped in 09 is not how he raps now.
Absolutely not. That's
So
why I don't
so
fuck
when
with
when you
Right.
rap like
He
him,
changed,
Thank Me
though.
Later was
But
my
he grew-
fucking
but
album.
he grew up.
Anything after
Did
that,
he grow
fuck
up?
him.
he didn't
I
grow
mean,
up.
but like-
He didn't grow up.
Did he grow up?
I'm just saying, like.
Oh, I can't believe I fucking say this.
Yeah.
We
Uh-oh.
don't like y'all. We don't
Uh-oh.
like Drake at all. But Drake did what he was supposed to do for the culture. He changed a lot. He
Wait, which
did what he
culture?
was supposed to do in hip hop for the time. As much as y'all don't like Drake, who was touching him at that time?
I was a fan of Drake in the beginning.
All right, at the
Don't-
beginning, I'm not talking
them
about
little
the
girls.
beginning. We gonna say from 2015 to 2020, right?
Future.
Future was doing what he was supposed to do. He still wasn't over Drake. He still wasn't over Drake.
I think
We
that
gotta
was
be
snatched, if I'm
honest.
being honest.
We gotta be honest. If we look
You
at
know what?
the numbers and this and all of that,
That nigga ran hip hop for
Drake-
a long
Drake
ass
is
time.
gonna out-
You
So,
yeah,
can't.
yeah, he had a run.
You can't.
He had a run.
Say that. I'm not a fan,
Am
but
I
the nigga
huge?
ran. I got tired of this.
Am
I think that
huge
nigga was
Drake
that's what-
fan?
Thanos with the
May
Infinity.
not have-
He was
Yeah.
grabbing stones from everybody.
Drake,
Okay.
and the one thing I like about Drake, he did what Lil Wayne did. He just did it a little.
But what's the name?
He just did it. He did it more on the industry.
Yeah.
He knew he was hot and he didn't stop.
And
He just kept going.
He
He
benefited
kept
grabbed
going.
all the
He kept
Infinity
going.
Stones.
He kept going. He did what he was supposed to do.
And
He
he
was smart
benefited-
with it.
He
All right.
benefited from the era too.
He benefit for
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So I'm pretty. But rewind it. You asked about the little young guys. A lot of these young guys want to say Lil Wayne. A lot of them going to say Gucci. A lot of them going
Wayne
to
got
say
bad
Boosie. They're going to say people that was in the game for over 20 years. Now, would they say someone in the 90s on? Probably
Probably
not.
I won't argue that though.
Probably not. But y'all got to realize the 2000s was probably one of the best era when it come to hip hop because it started letting all of these artists make real money. These people from the 90s on
And
back
were created
had
from
great
different
music,
spots.
but them niggas was broke. They wasn't bringing in no money in. So people from 2000
They gave you that
on,
struggle music.
they did. They gave you that struggle music, and they were still struggling. 2000s on, they gave you two different ones, but they end up showing these younger. You don't like these younger guys, but they probably got more money than the people that we love back then because they smoking with it. They know more about it.
Okay.
And I don't like this new age hip hop, but
I'm about to say, you on camera, you looking crazy.
I'm being honest.
I mean, no. She has
I
very
can't listen
great
to
points.
Oh, she's making the
I
points.
just don't like it.
I can't stand it. We gotta do
Man,
facts.
enough, and she's saying.
Yeah, I just don't like it.
I got you.
In the end, it's like, keep that shit.
I just hope my son don't look at this episode. Like, oh.
I told you.
So I told you was gonna like Lil Tay. Shut up.
All right, here we go, y'all. Yeah. Here we go.
Say Lil Tay, he always listens to.
Lil Tay get busy. Lil Tay get busy. Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Huh?
Nah, that was Lil Tay.
No. So here we go. Number 10. Who likes to go first? And when you say you're 10, and if somebody does not agree.
So we all gonna say it first?
Yeah.
If we agree, then we'll do the debate.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, say our part.
I'll tell you my 10.
Okay.
All right, go
My
ahead.
number 10 is T.I.
Alright. My number 10 is Nelly.
Oh, y'all ready? Get y'all guns ready. Joe
Shit.
Budden. That's what I
What's your
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross? Okay.
said. All right, come on. Come attack me so I can show
Big
you.
L is my number 10.
Who?
Big L.
I'm okay with that.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
So come on, everybody
So,
laughed at mine. Shoot
so
at me.
out of
I
the
didn't laugh at you.
I can't give you that because just
Too long.
Time.
he
Yeah.
just he never made.
That's why he's 10. I drew him up there. I knew he wasn't gonna make it. I knew he wasn't gonna make it.
I just
what
feel,
we need.
and then I feel like even with this day and age, all of the young kids will probably know who the hell we name.
Yeah.
They not gonna know who we name.
They need to know him.
They probably need to, but that don't mean they want to know who we name.
I'll tell y'all why I took T.I.
Okay.
Because I feel like he brought the South
He was 11 for me.
really like he's 20 something years in,
Yeah.
and he really like to me I think he established the South to what it is now.
Agreed.
Okay.
He's I mean, album after album, he never really missed. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he ever really missed.
I won't argue that. I'm not.
I'm trying to think. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
You think he missed?
No. I didn't say no. I said okay.
I'm
You
not.
know,
He's on my list, though.
T.I. just
I'm not
such a
gonna
hit
watch
and
it.
miss for me
He's not his own.
because
Uh-huh.
I like everything you're saying. It's just
What's the problem?
T.I.
Come on now.
It sucks for me to say this because I like T.I., but I just feel like T.I. make himself more than what I feel like he is for me personally. I just don't get, like, T.I. will put himself in the same even though these 4 people was not on the list, he put himself in that category, and I don't think that he done anything to be in that category.
But South-wise, he
King of the
has.
South.
King of the South.
King of
King
the
of the
South.
South.
South-wise, he has.
Even Wayne said that.
King of the South.
South-wise, he
Scarface
has.
said it.
I guess overall, yes.
And
okay.
just notice, like, 3 of those are New York niggas, and I don't know what Tupac, he from everywhere,
Yeah.
but he never
Tupac
is.
is from
You know what I'm
Baltimore.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You live here the longest.
so technically, if it was a regional
Yeah.
If you
Mount
go
Rushmore,
Oh yeah. If it was the South,
now,
he's
Yeah,
there.
you can't
regional,
take him off.
yes,
Yeah.
but we just talking overall.
Yeah.
So
I'm not talking regional.
no, I was
Okay.
just saying when you say he puts himself in that category, he kind of can.
He can put himself in that category if you just talking about South, but if you talk about overall,
I still think he can because he ain't missing.
I don't think nobody will put
He
T.I.
might not
there
knock
and
one
then
of the
Mount
things. He might
Rushmore.
not knock them off, but
Okay,
he right there.
Okay, I get
But
that.
so
I'll leave it alone.
Okay.
to
I get
piggyback
that.
off that, I told y'all I put my list together on strategy, and the reason I picked Joe Budden, my entire list, battle tested. I'm looking for the dudes who went in the battle and came out on top. I'm looking for dudes who was able to give us a radio
Joe Budden
record.
came up on top.
What, battles?
Yeah.
But we're talking overall.
I don't
I'm
know.
talking battles.
He just went gold on the one song that everybody know of his.
And I thought that motherfucker was
I thought it was
15
big
times
gold.
platinum.
Yeah.
What, pump it up?
It just went gold.
Oh no, that surprised me. I'll be
Like
honest.
2 weeks ago.
And the only reason
I thought that joint was out there.
the only reason I don't give you Joe is his body of work and
It's
longevity.
nothing, really,
Like
yeah.
his longevity is his podcast at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a fact.
People know
But
that's
Joe
what I
Budden.
thought Impact.
Now, is he a
For the culture.
lyricist?
His lyrics,
If you
though,
but that's if we just
That's why I
going
put
off
him
of
there,
if we
lyricist.
just going off of that,
that's
yes.
why they laugh at
But off of
Okay.
off of Suge list, no, Joe Budden shouldn't even been in the conversation. Off of his list.
So battle tested.
Bow Wow would have beat Joe Budden's.
Joe threw rocks and no one threw nothing back. There's nothing. He didn't go against anybody
Yeah,
for real.
because Drake never won.
Drake.
That's Drake.
And
Drake
I
never-
feel like they gave Joe this pedestal and he didn't sit on it like he was supposed to.
Nah.
You
That
didn't
jam
agree with it.
was
That's
his
Uh huh.
for the
That's
taking.
fair, 'cause Pump
They
It Up
gave
went
you the
crazy.
shit, nigga, and you did not run with it. Your album was cool. You had a few
Yeah, it
joints
wasn't
that you
bad.
didn't even, because the joint with 112, you had a joint with Lil Mo. You didn't bring none of these singles
I
to
like
the
them-
forefront
I like them more
and
with
kill the joint.
Joe Budden
And I was
like
thinking
Joel
about
Santana.
Slaughterhouse. That's what I was thinking
Joe
about.
Budden-
I mean, I'm just saying,
And
but
that's
That
at
was when he really got into his down.
but at that
Yeah.
time, that New York was supposed to have been
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
in, and he did not
Okay.
take advantage. He did not put his foot on the gas.
Oh, was
so
I supposed to say his name? Did that mess that up a little bit? Me saying?
No, you
Joel
good.
Santana? I feel like Joe Budden was like Joel Santana. He was supposed to be the
Yeah.
next new hot hip hop person, and it just was like
Joel's did never.
he
his
was.
work ethic was so trash.
It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
come
So was
on.
Joe's.
And
That's
I'm
fair.
trying
That's
to
not
figure
fair,
that
man.
one out because,
Like
to me, like
That-
I don't know if he's on anybody's list,
Hell
but
no.
to me, I think Jewels and
It's because Cam said so.
and
That's why.
main man
Lloyd.
what's Jay-Z little
Oh, me.
Bleak.
yeah, they the same nigga.
Yeah.
Like, they the
So-
same nigga.
All right. So now, Big L's gone.
yeah, Big L's gone.
Joe's gone.
Joe's
Yeah.
gone.
Ti still here.
I said Nelly, and who you said?
Nelly.
I'm not really mad at it. I could see that.
No.
I can
Listen.
see Nelly. I'm not knocking him.
Yeah. I'm not.
Everything you hit on that list.
Yeah. Nelly did
is on
it.
that
Nelly
list.
did it.
He,
Is he a rapidy rap ass nigga though?
but he changed.
He can. He
He
changed
could.
for
He
that.
was.
So you-
he can go, but he ended up changing depending on the flow and depending on him getting money.
Okay.
So can he rap? Yes. But like his homeboy said, what was his name? I can't remember his name, but he told him we need to make money and we need to make music that's
Oh, you talking about Ali?
Ali.
yeah.
And that's what made him switch his flow up.
Okay.
And he also all of the people
I would give
that
him-
we talking about
I
on
would
our
give him
list
top
right now.
20, but not top 10.
Okay. Ross.
I said Ross.
Why?
Go ahead.
Ross had his run.
I'm not mad.
Ross had a run.
I
had
have
a
my
good run.
issues with Ross.
He had a good run.
Go ahead. What?
So for me, I made it off the top of my head. I went off of lyricist and cultural sound impact. For me, Ross
I don't.
He's a liar.
I wouldn't call him a
Who's
lyricist.
not a liar? That's his
true.
record.
I think he rises to
No,
the
We just figured out Joe
We
Crack
know
just
he
meant that
is.
he sold his crack.
Oh,
Not really selling crack on the
I think
street.
it's the fact that we
Yeah.
know that
Don't
his
tell-
whole
see, don't tell
career
Mitch that.
was based
You
on
know-
What the
something.
fuck? No. We can discuss this after the
I
fact.
like
When he just said, nigga, I'm like, excuse me? Like, wait a minute.
But I don't think Ross is the
I
lyricist.
didn't know that.
I think he rides the beat well.
Yeah.
That's
why-
it, yeah.
That's why I said
Oh,
10
he's
for
selling
me.
his ass?
Because
No.
He
Oh,
was
I
just,
thought that's what he-
he was just showing it.
The crack of his
Oh,
ass was showing,
shit,
and they
nigga.
called him Joe
Yeah.
Crack.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
He off everybody's list.
Yeah, that's what I was like,
He said he was selling.
yeah, that's what I was like, huh? Yeah,
I wondered why he reacted. I mean, I'm like,
Yeah.
it's crazy,
That's
but
why he
it
got
wasn't
that
that
far.
crazy.
yeah.
That
I'm
reaction.
like, this nigga just glanced over it, like, yeah, because I'm
Like y'all didn't know
Whoa,
he was
we
selling
not
that.
Yeah, just glanced over that dog.
We not gonna just skip past
Yeah,
that.
So y'all
my
didn't know he was
bad.
selling that? Okay.
Yeah, all
Hey,
right.
Paul.
Y'all gotta let him live.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, you.
He could not let you
Oh,
live that down. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
All right, go ahead.
So to your point, yes, he's not the best lyricist,
Right.
but he does ride the beat, and he had a sound of that chill when you go for a long ride.
He did, yeah.
That music
got good
that is
music.
not like
He does.
that drill music, but it's like
got
something
good music.
soundful.
Was it him or was it Justice League?
Who the hell is that?
The producers.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
but you can
But-
say the same whoever.
No,
nah,
because
Reese.
Nas, who's on Mount
You said that
Rushmore.
about Future then.
No, because Nas, who's on Mount Rushmore, has terrible beats,
yeah.
and they still put him up in Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I don't like the way that nigga raps over certain beats.
Yeah.
So I get what you're
So
Yeah.
a lot of people, it does come down to beat selection. A lot of
So-
people don't have the.
To
So
your
you should get
point,
credit for that,
to
though,
your
right?
point, Rick Ross and T.I. do cadence wise.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to beats, they do that. The only reason I can't give Ross a top 10 is because he lyrically had to evolve. Like at one point in time, for like a good 3 or 4 straight years, this nigga was saying the same thing, just in a slightly different way.
You learn how to evolve though.
Yeah,
but like I'm gonna say for like a good 3-year stretch. Everything was drop top chicken box. Yeah. It was boxing.
Getting money by your bitch.
Yeah, it was all.
I think all of us can rap a Rick Ross verse.
So
that's I get what you're saying.
So that's the only reason. I'll give him. Same thing with Nelly. I'll give him maybe in a 20 because the nigga.
Okay.
It's nice that he's put out some beautiful bodies of work, but I can't. That's the only reason I can't.
So you're the judge and be all right now? Is that what's going on? Are you the judge and be all?
Nah.
Yeah, nigga, what we doing?
Alright.
I'm just saying we kicked out everybody.
Alright.
I'm just saying everybody.
So let's vote.
Say what y'all want to say.
We got 3.
I think both of y'all.
Yeah, we got. Yeah. So we got 3. So let's vote.
I'll take mine.
Okay. So out of the 3, who we voting for?
I'm gonna go T.I. out of those 3.
T.I.'s on my list, so that's why I'm like.
T.I.'s on my list.
Okay, so T.I.
T.I.?
Yeah.
Well, y'all didn't have an order.
We didn't have him in order,
so then y'all might just fucking agree with me.
That's why I did.
That's
why I did.
Alright.
Damn, Nelly.
Yeah. No.
Nelly had a good argument.
He did.
I get it to you. Keep it real.
Nelly had his long run. He was on all these features.
I put Nelly at like 13.
Yeah. Okay. Number 9.
Number 9. Who my number 9?
Who wanna go?
So if we already picked the person on the list, then we have to pick somebody else.
Because you said that
because they can move around.
We can move them around.
He can fluctuate.
Yeah.
Because now we balance. So if you do T.I., right, and then L other 4 is totally different than the other 4 that we just had. So maybe you get what I'm saying.
You might
bring somebody can knock the other person off.
Exactly.
Okay.
Who's number 9?
My number 9 is Jeezy.
Oh shit. Okay.
I thought about him.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, me too.
I thought about him. Shit. My 9 is Ye.
Shit.
9?
9?
9?
Yeah.
Good God.
Mine is Jeezy.
Okay.
What's your 9?
Oh yeah.
Number 9? That is so disrespectful.
Well, mine ain't gonna make it. Fonte from Little Brother.
This guy.
Fonte.
Who the fuck is that?
From Little Brother.
I don't think that he did enough. I'm gonna just come right.
What?
I think that Fonte is like that.
He got.
I'm talking about like impact
on his own. Well, he came in that ninth Wonder camp is different.
It looks like
it changed the way music sounded after a while.
And I'm a huge fan.
Yeah.
Of Fonte.
See, I ain't the only one, Mitch.
Crazy. We about to argue 2 people.
Yeah, we are.
Me and you had Jeezy, and both of y'all had.
All right, let's hear this. Let's hear this.
I didn't have an order.
Crazy.
My argument is I think he should be higher.
Yes. Kanye?
Yeah, he should be higher.
Really?
Yeah. Number 9.
Just off of production.
So just basically off of my list, he's number 9 for me. Based on what I have on my list.
I feel like I'm knocking y'all Kanye. I want to knock y'all Kanye.
So he can go up.
He's supposed to be higher.
Yeah, I feel like he's supposed to
be higher.
I feel like Kanye should
I like that.
If I'm being honest, Kanye was number 9 for me because I put an order to it 2 minutes before the camera. I just had 10 minutes ready to go.
I put him at number 9 because.
Yeah, why did y'all put him at number 9?
I said 9 because Ye nice. He's nice. But I think, like I said, just based upon my list, he might go up one more. But because he's one of the few niggas that stood toe to toe with that nigga y'all love.
Yeah. You right.
He's one of the few.
He's one of the few people that put him in his place.
He stood toe to toe with him. You know what I mean? He's knocked it. It's a back and forth.
Yeah. That Watch the Throne. That's pretty much a Ye album.
And I feel like maybe he could go up because he really turned Jesus Walks into like a massive hit, and that's hard to do.
Yeah.
But you're kind of arguing their point.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No way he should.
You're kind of
I know. So that's what I know that. But it's just like I said, based upon who else I have on my list. That's why I'm saying.
I feel like I don't even want
to argue. You knocked ours off last time, so
I'm fine with that. I know he gonna make it though, so
right. Yeah, he's gonna be on it.
Yeah.
So Ye going up. Ye's gonna be on the list somewhere.
Yeah.
So let's put Jeezy at 9.
We're just gonna put Jeezy.
He's gonna probably slide.
He
off.
probably end up sliding off, but putting Kanye at number 9 is fucking insane.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
cool.
It's
wild,
insane.
bro.
So y'all gonna keep Jeezy? We gonna keep Jeezy?
Yeah,
down.
we gonna leave Jeezy at
Yeah.
9 because Ye gonna be somewhere
Yeah,
else.
I don't even see him.
I'm okay with him getting knocked off, but to put Kanye
I don't
at
even
number
see
9,
Jeezy at 9 to be
Yeah.
honest.
even if we know for a fact.
But what's your reason? Okay, but y'all didn't give me a
That's
Jeezy.
a
It don't even matter.
It really don't
Can,
matter.
hold up. Hold
It
up.
really matter.
Can Jeezy out rap Ye?
No,
No.
that's why he's on here.
All right, I'm asking.
But why?
Why we pick 9?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
9. Yes. Because now we got two Southern rappers 9 and 10.
I'm looking at.
That's crazy. The
He
South
had
can be wild.
He had a whole just only from Baltimore standpoint. I couldn't go nowhere without listening to Jeezy for a long period. His mixtapes and stuff for a long period of time.
I was one of them.
He was high on when he was on People Tracks. He had good albums as well. So I'm just basing it off of a Baltimore thing because we live in Baltimore. At the time, you couldn't go nowhere without listening to Jeezy.
So Jeezy might move up too then.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't think so.
You know?
I don't think he belong in the top 10.
Oh,
Off of who we
I'm
got
just-
now,
Right.
we only named a handful of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I.
So out of all of the people we named, you would have picked, out of the ones we named, would you would have brung somebody else in instead of Jeezy though?
No.
Right, so-
Because it's only 3 and
Yeah.
that, I don't know shit about that.
You gonna start talking to my man like that, bro?
Yeah, I don't know shit
Not
about
even
it.
those 3, even our top 10 list. Would you bring any one of those people from our top 10?
That's right.
Yeah, to replace Jeezy, you goddamn right I would.
So you replace Nate?
Who would you,
Nelly over
besides Nelly?
Yeah.
Who else would you
No,
name?
I'm not putting nobody else down south on this fucking list. Like, that's it. I get a nigga one shit. Yeah, one shot at it.
You're thinking too far on the list.
I'm just saying you had one shot. You had one shot at it.
On the list right now, if we're going to replace Jeezy because you don't feel like he's supposed to be on the list, we only can pick from the people we named so far. So out of the people we named so far, would you take one of those people to replace him?
So it was
Nelly.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, Nelly.
More down south niggas. Absolutely
But
not.
that's all we talking
And
about.
he said Joe Budden.
He
I
said-
know I'm not doing that. So, I guess he can stay until we come back.
I would put Ross in front of Jeezy.
Definitely.
You don't put Ross in front of
I would put Ross in
That's
front of
But
Jeezy.
that's what I'm saying. So if I can't use anything that I've,
We only using the.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I can't.
Well,
That's what I'm bowing
So
out.
he said he'd
Okay.
pick Ross before Jeezy, would you?
No,
Okay.
I'm still not giving none of these down
It was
south niggas no
9-8-9 for
airplay.
me, but
Rick
I'll
Ross?
definitely go Ross
Before
over.
Jeezy?
Y'all
Actually,
two.
no, I'll go Jeezy over Ross.
Ross, okay.
Yeah, 'cause
And then
he
the
was
only
like
other,
Jeezy
Okay.
and only other
So-
person is Nelly. Would y'all switch Nelly for Jeezy?
No,
No.
I told you.
Hell
So
no.
we gonna keep
So-
it.
so he
Nelly
did.
is Midwest,
Yeah.
but still no.
Yeah.
All right, so we keep
I feel
it.
like y'all don't put enough respect on Nelly.
Nelly, no, I do. I do.
Okay,
we had this argument.
I put
We had this
Nelly at
argument
number
before.
10 because we did it at the last minute, but I would put Nelly over Jeezy. As in everything that you named, I will put Nelly.
Criteria wise,
Yes.
Nelly
Yeah.
does.
I will put
He
Nelly
checks the
over-
boxes.
The only reason I put
All right,
Nelly
okay.
at 10
Hold up.
Nelly.
Nelly.
Give me Nelly. I'll take Nelly. I'll take Nelly.
Nelly at 9?
I'll take
What?
Nelly.
Did we just put Jeezy out?
Yeah, because
Yeah, I
You
did.
said
I'll
Nelly.
take Nelly.
Nelly?
So you said no.
I'll say Nelly.
You
For
said no.
checking the boxes. I personally
Over
would listen
Jeezy?
to Jeezy more. But if we talking about checking those boxes,
Then Nelly.
I gotta go Nelly.
Yeah, I'll take Nelly.
Shit. Well, Jeezy gone,
I'll
y'all.
take Nelly.
So
Yeah.
we doing Nelly at
And plus, Nelly is Midwest. He's not down south, so I'll give him.
So we got 10
I
at
don't
I'm
9.
gonna bully y'all, man.
Man, I'm the one that said that. I was the one that said if we talking about checking the boxes, Nelly checks them.
So we have 10. So we got T.I. 10 and Nelly at 9.
Yep.
That's
I
what
didn't
we
see
doing.
that happening.
Yeah, me
But
either.
in all honesty, I
Would
told
y'all
y'all
want to
before
flip them
cameras.
two, or y'all want to keep it like that? Can we do that? Or we
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
I told y'all before
We
the
got just want
cameras.
to do
T.I.
this.
My list was strategy.
I be honest with you.
We gonna flip
Now, if that's the
If
case,
you
then
put-
we gonna put T.I. at 9 and up.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I can do that.
T.I.'s in front of Nelly.
Yeah, he definitely is. I can
Yo,
do
how
that.
did that just happen?
Because
I can
that's
do
the whole-
that.
That's the whole
But I'm
purpose of
saying,
it.
I can do that.
He
I can
said
do
that.
that.
He
I'm
said
not even arguing.
Because we can't take
What you
that
think?
king of the south and then put this nigga over top.
Nelly or T.I.
So
So
Nelly
we
over
flip
here.
it?
We flip it.
Okay.
Damn,
I
she
do
gonna
that.
put. How the hell she sneak Nelly back in there?
I give you that.
This nigga got back in.
You got him on roll.
What did Jeezy do to you?
No, I fucks with him.
Do you
but
not remember the Kid Band of Snowman?
I fucks with this nigga.
He
But
did get hella niggas kicked out of school.
I can't very well give another down south nigga a top 10 spot.
Okay.
That's right. This is our shit.
Yeah, I just can't.
It's the culture.
So BMF
We
was part of the culture?
we a self state.
It is what it is, but I can't give down. I can't give another.
Uh,
I can't.
Number eight.
Number eight.
Number
Was that not a
eight.
big movement? We will never see nothing like BMF.
I mean, I just.
No, oh yes, we will. In about 2 years.
I don't know. I think you think highly.
So we doing number 8.
Number 8.
Yeah,
Let
whoever
this
you
gentleman go first. This.
Yeah, Gary.
He keep getting swung on.
I'm standing my guns.
I know this a fight that I got coming.
Yeah. Oh,
My 8 is interesting, but I feel like my 8 won't get knocked out.
my
Probably gonna get knocked out.
my 8 is predictable.
Kendrick.
Kendrick,
Oh,
okay.
that's my 8.
That's your 8?
Yeah.
What's your 8?
Look.
We may as well spit them out because the arguments is longer.
Because
Who's that?
Kendrick made my list.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I didn't have an order, but who I have right now, and I gotta stick to the guns.
Okay.
I put the game there.
I respect it.
Oh
I respect
shit.
Well, my 8 was Jadakiss.
Okay.
it. Jada's higher.
I went West Coast though. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube is this
Get
close.
his old ass off this guy.
You said Big L.
I took Ice Cube because without him we ain't saying nigga.
You right.
Is this top 10 of all time?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
Al,
personal.
but it's
So y'all not giving none like my generation or younger in this? How I made
We don't know yet. We at 8.
Oh no, we ain't get there.
we don't
at
know
eight.
number 8.
Yeah. What's your generation
So-
younger?
I mean, I'm gonna
We probably that generation we was talking about earlier before he
You
showed
said
up.
you only 22?
No, I'm 32.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you still
what
get
is
So you don't
You don't think none of ours is your generation?
It's Jeezy.
You don't think none of
Y'all
them
put
think-
Jeezy out. I don't even understand.
I'm about to say Jeezy is generation.
I don't know how Jeezy. First of all, y'all got Nelly over Jeezy.
Off of Wiki.
Who the hell got Nelly over Jeezy?
What's your list? Hold up, wait a minute. What's your
We
list?
talking about rappers,
No,
right?
listen.
No,
No,
hold
listen.
up.
No,
Hold
listen. You gotta
Hold on.
listen.
Sorry.
What's
That's
your
how it
list? Listen to his list.
My favorite rapper ain't in this list that I made.
My favorite ain't.
Mine
in it.
I'm
Yes.
thinking complete strategy.
My favorite rapper in this list.
My second favorite rapper.
My favorite
rapper.
Yeah, lyrics,
lyrics.
cultural impact,
There's kind of,
longevity, and this says success on here, but that ain't what the other one is. I can't. The other one we freestyled. I can't remember what the other one was.
So
Game.
The
you
game.
said game.
I-
I said Ice Cube.
We said
I don't like the game.
I love the
man,
game.
you say
Jadakiss
culture
is higher
impact?
for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite West Coast rapper.
Yeah.
What did the game impact?
Ooh.
You don't remember 2005?
Bro, what did the game
Yeah.
impact?
Who was the West Coast in 2005?
Who brought the West Coast back
In
on the map?
2005, West Coast was sleeping.
West
Like
Coast?
in the game?
No, but you
West
getting the
Coast.
artist is totally different from you being that actual artist.
Talk to
Because
him.
if you want to say that,
game.
so what? You gonna say Dr. Dre is New York because he got 50 Cent? We're not talking about who you get, and we talking about the actual artist. You can't give that to 50 Cent. We talking about the actual artist. At the time, no West Coast rapper was doing absolutely nothing until the game came out in 2005. And he had the most highest anticipated album at the time.
Game came out in 2005, right?
Yes, and you want to put it this way?
Who
He
came out the game?
outsold Jeezy.
Who came out the game?
West
You
Coast
said cultural
rappers.
impact, he brought the West back.
He
Who came out
brought
the game? It's 2005. I remember this. I was only 14, but it's cool. It's 2005. Who came out the game in the West Coast? And don't go to 2010 and 2012.
You had Nipsey.
Huh?
Nipsey directly impact from the game.
Nipsey just got hot around like 2015, bro. Stop playing.
But
Nipsey was the underground
Nipsey
rapper.
came out.
But he wasn't hot,
Who
bro.
brought Nipsey
He
out?
was
though?
nowhere near the game.
But who brought
He was
Nipsey
nowhere
out?
near the game. And his last album was his best album, according to some people,
Well,
his best
technically, that
album.
was like the
And his
only
biggest
album.
album.
Technically, that was like his only album.
Whoever
Who
he
Nipsey
brought.
Hussle?
Whoever he
But
brought.
Hold
Listen.
up, y'all.
You see why you think that? Because he was an underground rapper.
Oh, no, I've been
It was
listening
to
nothing.
Nipsey
since
After the
09.
game,
Wait a
Game ain't
minute.
do
Wait.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm
You
listening
gotta
to
get the
Nipsey.
YG.
Bring your gavel. My man said.
After
Hold up.
game, you gotta go all the way to YG and that
Dang.
come.
Dang.
Hold on, wait a minute.
You got Kendrick.
Number 8.
YG.
We got 2 Kendricks,
Kendrick, yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
I had Jadakiss.
Kiss,
Kiss is
and
hard
Q.
for me.
And he had Cube.
Kiss is alright for me.
Kiss is hard for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so don't worry about Kiss then. Kiss is gone.
Kiss top
Cause
5.
Kiss should.
Oh, is he higher? I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Kiss is
what I'm
alright
saying.
for me.
And then who else we had?
I say Game.
Game.
The Game.
So it's Game or Kendrick?
I mean, well, oh, you was
I
Game.
would go with the
Kendrick.
Game over Kendrick.
Kendrick.
You
Me
would?
personally, yeah, I like the Game over Kendrick. I don't listen to Kendrick. Just make me feel like I'm listening to some '90s West Coast rap. And if I want to listen to '90s West Coast rap, I listen to a '90s West Coast rap.
Ice Cube.
I'm not saying that
So he's
horrible.
local.
I'm not saying Kendrick is bad. I don't want to say that
Right.
Kendrick is bad. I just feel like
His reach is not long enough.
for me, no.
Okay.
I feel like
I
at
feel
the
like-
time, I feel like at the time when Kendrick came out, it's nothing that he did that motivated. I don't think he carried anything when he came out. He just was a good artist when he came out.
But how many
But for
years
the
did-
Game,
How many years did the Game impact the game?
Yeah, after that second album,
I like the third one too.
who's really checking? Like, unless you a fan. Like you a
That's
real
what I'm
fan.
saying.
I mean, what
He
we
had-
can't, you can't do it just like the 2 albums because if we keeping it real, let's just look at it like this. We say like Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Big had 2 albums.
But
And he's up there.
that reach
So-
is crazy
But
though.
he
So
died
if-
though. But he
These are the
gone.
fucking greatest albums in the
But
but
like
if
you
it's
said,
talking about just
but after you
after the 2
said,
albums,
after
what was
you
what?
When is the
going
last
off
time you
album-
put what's the name on with the gold rim? When the last time you listened to that joint?
What?
2 weeks ago.
You?
Yes,
Well,
I like
that's
the
how you said, which
Game.
The Game album with the gold rim. What's the name of that album?
The documentary?
The
Documentary?
It's a classic.
Oh yeah, that probably was about like
Documentaries
in the last month.
Yeah.
But before we started
Last
recording,
month.
we did talk about Game before we started recording. His name did pop up.
And then we gotta keep it real that this nigga's like a chameleon. If we talking about lyrical like skill,
He switched
now I ain't gonna lie, he got a lot
He
of weird ways about him that I don't rock with.
I have a
But if we
He
talking,
does.
I have a problem with
My
that.
only problem with the
I feel
Game is
like-
he name drops too much. And that's
He
why I
does
don't
do
fuck
that.
But you know what?
Listen,
He checks. Kendrick checks the box more than Game does.
He does.
with Who does?
Kendrick.
Kendrick checks the box.
Oh,
A-
yeah.
as of
I'm
today-
not even a fan, but I
Yeah,
will
as
do
of
that.
today,
Y'all
Kendrick.
And especially
he's
right
on my
now,
list too,
Yeah.
though.
especially right now,
Yeah.
y'all want to do
this
Kendrick,
nigga
y'all
got
can do Kendrick.
kindergartners rapping that fucking They Not Like Us.
I'm not
Like,
saying that
it's-
y'all can't do Kendrick, but if you y'all just ask my preference.
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
listen to the Game before I listen to Kendrick. I'm not that big of a
You know
Kendrick
what's
fan.
crazy?
I would
But
do
if
that
you
as well,
talking
but
about everything you're saying
would
on the
listen to
list,
Kendrick
okay, I understand why y'all putting Kendrick.
I get what you're saying, because I would listen to
Okay.
I had to pull his
Kendrick.
move.
Y'all listen to Kendrick before the Game.
But I would
I'm not putting
I would
Kendrick before the
take,
Game.
even though I knew y'all was gonna bring the nigga up, and I said I don't want to hear Kendrick, but I'll rock with that.
I took the other nigga off.
But when it comes
I did
to
the other nigga
Oh,
off.
thank you.
Yeah, the other nigga you gonna throw your hat. I took him off.
Nobody was checking for West Coast. Everybody, fuck
He's on my
West
list,
Coast
too.
what? He did what he was supposed to do
You
for
can't
West Coast for the
And that's
time.
my argument. That is my argument.
But-
Yeah, but
Lyrically
we not.
wise,
But like you
nice,
said,
but not.
Nipsey Hussle came out further. We talk about at that time from 90. Just say from 99 to 2005. It was nobody listening to no West Coast artists.
Yeah, the West Coast.
Snoop
Snoop.
was
Yeah,
in
Step
there
of Snoop,
here and
that's it.
there,
Don't count.
but Snoop was in there here and there.
Don't count.
But the Snoop.
Dr. Dre don't write his own lyrics, so we don't worry about
The
him.
product was long gone. She said 99 to 2005.
Snoop
The
was
product
not-
2001 was
Yeah.
But it wasn't better than the other
Yeah,
one.
that was an
Snoop
Eminem
making
album.
a lot of party
That wasn't
music,
Eminem
and I'm not saying it wasn't bad.
Shit.
Party music. But when you talk about a good lyrics at the time,
Yeah, nah.
Game brung
Yeah.
West Coast back.
That's
Because if
my
you want to
argument.
talk about other artists, then y'all talk about Nipsey. Nipsey
But I'm
came
just
out so
asking
much
how
longer.
long of a run did the Game have?
3
Yeah.
years.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't see a run.
He ain't have a real run.
He ain't
I
have
don't see a
After-
run with
after
it.
the
His
beef
shit
was over?
His shit was
So
sporadic.
when
to
y'all
me.
saying
Okay.
the
The beef-
sporadic,
the beef
so
is
what's
what
wrong with
gave
that
him a
though?
run.
But if
Yeah, 'cause I
you
thought- I
want to
think
say
it's
sporadic, but when he
That's
came out
fair.
with what he came out with, he
That's
did
fair.
good with what he
But
came
after
out
the
with.
after
But
the
that's,
beef,
but that's what I'm saying.
what
It's
they
like,
checking
I
for
mean,
him
oh,
though.
shit, Game got an album out. You know
Right.
what I'm
And
saying?
you listen, you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, all right, but where was he at?
Right? Like if he's not,
Like, I think
Say
the
that-
most highly
say that
anticipated
again, George.
album he had
After
since
the beef.
documentary might have been 1994.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm saying like after the beef, and if he's not beefing with anybody, who's listening to
He's
him?
always
Who's
beefing with
listening to
somebody.
him?
Yeah.
Right.
He's always beating
Me,
somebody.
shit. But y'all going off for overall.
Yeah.
Like I said,
So K-Dot.
I'm not arguing the game. Only
Okay.
thing that I was arguing for you to say that the game didn't do what he was supposed to do for West Coast for the time he came out, he did. I'm not saying he did it for 25 years, but at the time, he did what he was supposed to do for
But
us.
it's based on longevity.
I get that. That's
the
why I
West
said
Coast back.
I get
So
it.
Kendrick.
He didn't bring the West Coast back.
He did bring the West. Where were you? You said you was 14.
No, I'm saying he did.
He did.
He was like, okay, West Coast, it's the game.
They
But
were
I'm saying,
He did.
after his 3 years, they went right the fuck
You
back
said
down.
who
But-
brought the
but he
West
brought it
Coast
back,
He
though.
still brought
He
it
didn't say
back.
how.
okay.
He said how long he
Just
was
bring
back.
it back.
It don't matter how long he brought it back. He brought
Yeah.
it back.
Okay.
Nobody was listening to nobody on
Yeah.
West Coast, and then when the
Yeah, you
game
put
came,
it like that, I agree with
they
you.
listened to
I
it.
agree with you.
But
Okay,
that's
yes.
a critical point. What made you put Jadakiss at 8?
That was wild.
Me,
Yeah,
I just feel like every other thing.
He ain't even in my top.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
I'm a
Oh.
Jadakiss fan.
Kiss it.
So that's why
I'm a
put him
Jadakiss
in
fan.
there.
Kiss ain't my top
But
10 at
y'all
all.
said y'all putting Jadakiss.
I didn't even think about it.
I'm doing all
Jadakiss.
strategy.
You
I
said-
still think it's wild.
I think.
He got way too many bricks.
Yeah.
But
He got
for
way too many bricks for me.
But for me, everything that he said on his list, I feel like all of my other artists
Mm-hmm.
passed him.
He never sent me to listen to him.
Yeah. I just told him to show up.
I feel like if you're just going off of lyrics, then yeah, okay. He can. I feel
He
like
can go with the best of
he
them.
I
gonna
would
go
like
with
to
everybody
say-
we have on our list
Is
so far.
Jadakiss a top 5 lyricist?
Top 5? No.
Me?
No.
Yes.
Is he a top 10 lyricist?
Yeah.
For me, top 5.
Are we talking
Oh
about
man, it look like you getting sleepy over
I
there.
feel like on
What?
a tower because I expect y'all to be loving Jadakiss because usually I'm the one that usually be going on me saying,
I love.
I'll take
You saw
Styles
Jadakiss
over
love
Jada all
Jada.
day.
I
Hell
don't.
no.
I would too.
I take
I
Styles
would
over
too.
him, and in that
I'm
Jason
on.
versus Freddie, y'all already know
Hey,
I'm
real
going
quick,
with
But
motherfucking
Fab is on my list.
I would
I'm
like
going
to
with
say
Fab
Styles
over
is one of my favorite, but he didn't make my list because when I made the list,
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about battling. You said we had to
Yeah.
battle it out, and that's where my mind was.
Okay.
He would've
That's
knocked
why I
the
started
hell
with
off.
it.
Yeah, he got knocked out a long time
I
ago.
went to
All right, so we want 7.
Yeah, 7. I got X.
So it's Kendrick is 8.
I got
You got
I got
Where
X.
we at? Kendrick, T.I.
I'm
and
knocking
Nelly.
yours off because you got him
Yep.
at 7.
That's
Who
crazy.
we got?
Okay.
I got X at 7.
You be knocking yours off. 'cause
What
you
the
got
fuck?
7.
You
Come on, yo.
That's 7.
You playing a lot of motherfucking games over there, man.
Bro.
1 to 10, like the best to.
You
Bruh.
going 10 up.
First of all, okay.
DMX is 7?
Yeah.
You
Fuck
really
no.
not.
First 3
Well,
albums.
seven was the game that he got
First 3
knocked out,
albums,
so.
cool.
It's super better than DMX.
That shit dropped after that 3rd album.
I don't think
Seriously.
you should go higher than.
So
First off, you can.
Any
Remember when he said a little while ago, Biggie had 2 albums.
He did.
Fucking X only needed those 2, nigga. And that
It
is
happened in the
fucking
same
it.
year.
So you are delirious, and I'm not
You had-
You can go ahead.
Damn.
I have a problem with that.
I know what Mom was gonna do.
There's
That's
no
too
way
low.
DMX should
No.
be number 7.
Give
No.
like the number out.
I know what Mom was gonna be. I knew what was gonna happen.
I said
All right.
no.
So
Because he
no
goes
to
up.
you.
We know
Get out
that.
of here. Mine
outta
was the
here.
game, so I know mine's knocked out. 'Cause
Okay.
I wouldn't put
You
him
had
no
him at number
higher.
7, too?
I had him at.
Okay.
I didn't have him in number 8. I had Kiss
Yeah,
Me.
but okay.
Oh, okay, so you had game.
I had him
Alright.
at 7, but I'm cool with
I
mine
had
getting knocked
T.I.
out.
You got.
Oh.
Hey, you want to back up?
Oh.
No,
No, he
remember
never
mine
said
wasn't in
so.
order.
Okay. So
I just
Oh.
had to rock with
T.I.
it.
back in the chat.
You should have said somebody.
T.I. back in the chat.
No, I just
So
keep it
who you
real.
have at 7?
I don't have an argument for this.
7. 7 is tough for me. But I got
Maybe you'll spit it up.
Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, okay.
I took him off my fucking list.
Who you have at 7? You ain't say yours.
Y'all would have pissed at me.
Gary, stop playing, Gary.
Not Birdman.
Bert.
God damn.
You got JR on there?
Got them lugs.
I like
I
Birdman.
don't know if I got them too low or not.
No, you don't.
It might be. If you're thinking about it, it might
That
be
shit
too
is
low.
funny. Who was 7?
Come on, just give it
Spit
up.
out. Just
Because
spit
you're in the
out.
same position I was in. We just walked in with 10 and no order.
Yeah.
Andre 3K.
Ooh.
That fucking low, dog. Come on, man.
That's not too far. She said 6.
That's so.
That's not too far from me
So
either.
you
Yes.
get knocked off
Huh?
because
You said that's not too far?
That's not too far from me.
Way too
What'd
far
you
down.
got?
Wrong.
What you got?
Way too far
7,
down.
his 7 is DMX.
Yeah.
We not listening.
No, so what was it?
Oh, he's my honorable
Y'all are the
mention.
2 most disrespectful niggas in this room right now.
3 stacks, he's my honorable mention.
Well, I'm mad at
Okay.
him because he actually put that shit in order. And that's where DMX landed.
Right, like, are you insane?
Wait,
I'm sorry.
My 6 through 10 on any.
We knocking yours out, so we not battling yours.
That's fine.
You have Andre 3000.
That's crazy.
You had T.I.
I said T.I.
You want we
can
think
knock T.I.
T.I.
for
can
that
stay.
reason.
Okay, I had the
T.I.
game, so we
said
knock mine's off. So it's out of
3
Andre
stacks.
3000 and Big Daddy Kane. I feel like
It's gonna be
Andre
it's gonna be
3000
3
should
stacks.
go.
It's gonna be 3 stacks.
But if I got kicked out of them two, I'll kick out
I'm
of
not
Andre
voting for that
3000.
shit. That's low.
But
That
we can always bump them
that
up.
is
He can move up. As long as he stay,
He can move
let
up.
him stay on the list. He can move up.
We can always bump up.
To make sure he's on that list, I'm gonna say 3K,
I'm
but
gonna go with
that's
it.
crazy low. Like,
It's going to get bumped
I
up.
told you, I was like,
You got to
Big
think
Daddy
about
Kane
it.
started niggas out spelling their names in rap.
time out.
Okay.
What do we say about like these albums? Does the albums matter? And does it are we able to count him like outside of the group?
What you mean?
Andre?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah. That was in the chat.
Goddamn.
That was in the chat. Somebody asked about.
Because it's still a group. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can take a nigga out of a group.
Nobody listen to Speaker Box.
Because y'all voted for Jada. I mean,
Yeah, because
but
people.
Jada got
Because somebody asked about Ghostface.
No, I'm joking.
Because somebody in the chat asked about Ghostface, and I was like, you can't put Wu-Tang in. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to separate Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So 3K.
mhm.
Now don't get me wrong. Nice as fuck.
Uh-huh.
The argument I have is
too low.
how much of him alone.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because Outkast, amazing, you go crazy.
Yeah.
You
the
know,
Love
some
Below album alone.
Yeah.
So,
Because I don't even know where Speaker Box is.
What rappers were a group? Did they still kind of?
No, you gotta
you gotta
separate
separate them. So
But
that's where I'm
well,
like,
my thing is, if you guys separate them, you got to count them for all of their body of work, even
Yeah,
if it's
and-
together or if it's separated.
It's true.
And if you're going to keep it for their body of work is great.
that's why you can put.
And Andre has never been beaten on a feature.
Never.
Okay,
Never
that's
beat
my
nobody.
that's my
Never
argument.
beat Andre
That's
3000.
my
Never
argument.
beat
That's my argument right
Nobody beat Andre
there. He
3000.
punches below his weight class.
That nigga's
Every
He
time.
punches below his weight class 80% of the
Yeah.
time.
That nigga's
He
undefeated.
out-featured Wayne.
He's my.
It's true.
Jeezy,
Everybody.
Jay-Z.
That's one song.
Everybody.
That's one song.
I don't give
It
a
don't matter.
fuck.
But
Now,
He did
80% of the
I do. He destroyed
fact.
it.
80% of the time he punches below his weight class.
Okay.
that's crazy that you're saying that.
So
we gonna keep
if a high schooler fights a middle schooler, you expect the high schooler to win, right?
No. You ever seen these fucking middle school kids these days? They
I
think
went
it's a
to middle
mother.
school. They are.
I'm just saying,
I get what you're saying.
right? That's what Andre does. He gets on the Walk It Out remix. Who the fuck is on the Walk It Out remix?
It don't matter.
I didn't even think about that. Man,
No,
go crazy
he
with that,
he does do that, but that's what he does though.
That's all he should have brought up. That's the one
Future's
you brought up.
remix was all heavy hitters. You had Drake, you had T.I., and you had Ye, and he out-rapped the
did
fuck out of
best.
them niggas.
Yeah, he did.
Are we talking about the Walk It Out remix?
No, I said, I'm
No.
talking about Deuces.
Deuces.
Oh.
So that's one. Then he had another song. That's 2 songs out of all the
Y'all
didn't
features.
even
Right.
recognize-
That's 2 songs.
Y'all-
It don't matter.
80% of the time he punches below his weight
I
class
feel
every
like
time.
Killer Mike went crazy on the what is that? Scientists and engineers.
I like him
I
on
didn't
that
feel
one.
like he was punching down on that either.
I feel like
He went off.
On that last
How many features did Andre
The
have?
last joint he just did with Kanye.
Y'all just named 4 songs off of how many features this nigga got.
He killed
It
everyone.
don't matter. We don't got to name the rest of
So-
them. That's
so-
enough.
His argument is he's punching below
So,
the
because-
weight class.
So when you telling me when the joint he did with Rick Ross and Jay, he ain't kill that chick?
Yeah, of course he did.
I know that's
My
enough.
point.
But-
That's another one. That's another one he got
No,
at
that's
Tremaine.
higher. That's people that's
He got
higher.
at Tremaine twice.
That's people
That's
that's
the world's
higher.
greatest.
That's
to
still
you
5
niggas.
songs.
Y'all ain't gonna bring up that one?
When?
That's the world's
Well,
greatest to you niggas.
How many you want to name? Because you said he punched below
I
the
said
belt.
80% of the
He
time he
won.
punches below the
He
belt.
won.
So
He
you say
won below the belt, and
Are you
then
saying-
he gave you 2 higher, and he
Oh.
still beat.
We gave 5
What else
high.
he
Yeah.
got?
And also,
because
and I ain't making no excuses, Jay do throw out some trash ass verses on purpose. That's all I'm saying.
I heard
Yeah.
that. On purpose.
What you was about to say? Because you trying to argue something. You
'Cause-
trying to make us take the
Yeah, that's crazy.
Get out of here.
That's crazy.
All I was gonna say was, you saying Wayne is below his weight class too? Because he surprise featured on that one, and Wayne held his own on that one.
Depends on what Wayne you get.
That's
Depends.
what
You don't know what Wayne shows up. You don't know what Wayne shows up.
Ah, fuck you, right? All right, so
I really only seen
Let's
Wayne
go to number
outclassed
6.
once or twice, and Rick Ross is one of the few niggas that really outdo Wayne.
all right, that's
And-
6. So we on 6.
We on 6 now.
So we
You-
going.
you're just trying to get us
We
to
going with
knock
Andre
out-
temporarily.
Because he
Yeah,
wants to talk.
Andre
I
there.
go up.
Andre there.
Hey yo, but put some respect on Cube's name.
Here we go. Oh, of course.
I'm just making sure that's clear.
I want to do my 6.
Put respect
Okay.
on his name. Friday.
No, she said last.
I want to do my 6.
That's why I said he made the and he.
Friday.
If it wasn't for him, y'all wouldn't even they wouldn't even allowed to say niggas on record. You know what I mean?
Come on, yeah.
He wrote for the whole group
I
except
still
for
want
Ren.
one.
He made Easy Does It a banger.
He
You know what I
did.
mean? That album was hard because of him.
Nope. We won't keep
You know what I'm saying?
like, no.
Go ahead, Mitch. Number 6.
Number
I'm gonna do my
6.
6 last.
Number 6. I'm gonna go Eminem.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay, just
I
say
didn't
it.
I didn't expect that shit at all.
The way you
You gotta argue it last.
Okay, hold up. Yeah, go ahead.
Saying, then
Go
argue
ahead.
it.
Oh shit.
He's not top 5 to me.
Who's your
Fuck
6?
me.
Only based on his body of work,
Gotcha.
like he's not top 5.
Okay.
Y'all, let's say who we gonna say first.
Go ahead, Ty.
Argue it.
Mine's was Ludacris.
Well, you already know I'm not.
Come on.
I'm not sanctioning.
Go ahead, Gary.
South Carolina.
Oh yeah, you heard.
Kanye is your 6.
Luda.
Luda is your 6.
I didn't have a number. My order.
Yep.
My 6 was Nicki Minaj.
I will not.
Hell no.
That's the one I was debating and going back and forth.
And the reason why y'all
She bodied the
y'all
nigga.
want to
She
say
did.
this?
She did.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all want to talk, and this is the
held her
only song she had every hot person. No, let me finish.
Here we
Bitch,
go.
take that shit. She had every hot person that was out at the time, and she bodied them on that song
For 3 years.
It doesn't
and then that
matter.
bitch disappeared.
It doesn't
and started
matter.
doing pop music.
Every time she come out, she do what she has to do, and she's a female body beast.
She was hot.
She's
man.
a
She killed that
feature
Coca-Cola
beast.
joint. I
She's
ain't
a
gonna lie.
feature beast. It's not
That Coca-Cola
beside
was.
us. It doesn't matter. I
If
wouldn't
you-
say it was.
Was,
We gonna
was,
say-
but that
if
was.
you want to say was, we can say was T.I. Because ain't nobody checking for T.I. right now.
If
You
you
want to
say
say
was, Ice Cube.
was,
If you
we
listen-
come to Ice Cube. Wait a minute. If you want to say was, we can say Nelly. All of these
All the
Jeezy
niggas,
was. If you want to say was, keep was and
Nah,
was.
nah.
But we're talking
What I'm
about
saying to you
when
is
we're
that
talking
her
about
run
everything you checked on that
Yeah.
list. That girl did what she was supposed to do
Is she
at the
still-
time.
If you listen to Monster, if you really listen to what she's saying,
She killed that shit.
them words is horrible.
You can say whatever
But she
you want.
killed-
You are the
she
only
killed
person
Monster,
that
though.
ever
No,
said
you
that.
wild.
You want to
killed
know
Monster.
how?
on that song.
You want to know how you the only
killed
person
Monster.
Jay on that
that
song.
She was.
That's what it was. He like this.
She killed Hello Good Morning.
She
was like-
killed Hello
he was like,
Good
Coca-
Morning.
Coca-Cola.
She killed the place with Trey.
Gucci joint.
I give her
Every
that. Like,
Trey, she
them couple
the
Okay.
song with her Usher, she killed
For
that.
her own-
Everything that
but
she
then her
featured
own
on.
body of work was gonna be on.
Her whole body work
Like-
did what it was supposed
like Fabulous.
to do, how it was supposed to do.
Like, I mean, if we're gonna talk soul tapes, then I
No,
think
it's
we
not
can
the soul
bring-
tapes.
we can't
His
do
actual
Yeah,
albums.
what's the-
No, I'm just saying his actual albums are horrible.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No.
Make her
man,
The Joker
mixtape.
is my time.
Her
Was
mixtape
back. Low Soul's
was
Way. Come
great.
on. Low Soul's Way was ridiculous, yo, from beginning to end.
Her
Okay,
mixtape
so
It's
But
great.
he don't
she
have an
do
album
what she's
collection.
supposed to do. It's
don't.
not.
Yeah.
You can
But
dance.
so
to
what?
it.
I was gonna put him on the list.
she can run off that one album. She can run off and just rename the shit.
You
When
can
Pink
name.
Friday came
You
out,
you ain't even. He ain't listen to it.
I did.
You ain't listen to it. You can't name a feature that she was on. Besides, y'all probably say, "Oh, what about this?"
I
Probably
said
like
she
two or
killed the
three.
features, but her
Everything she
own album
do,
was
she do what
garbage.
she's supposed to do. The same way Lil Wayne
That
was doing
you
what he
see
was
right.
supposed
Okay.
to do.
You can't
She was the
get
female
jiggy with
version.
that.
Okay.
I take.
You feel the same way if Nicki Minaj was a man? Take the same career?
You can't because she's not a man. You
I'll
can't.
take
can't.
what's the name
I
over that
listen.
album.
I can't. I won't put no female in the same. I can't put no female in the same space as a man because she's not a man,
She checks
and she has
all
to
the
rap.
boxes.
She does.
She has to rap on what she is a female. She's a female.
Okay.
And she's still
She's a female.
She's on tour
Tina,
right
You
now.
gotta
Tina.
give him what she
I'm
gotta do what she
good.
is, which is
This-
she's not even my top female rapper.
No Jay slander. That's all. No Jay slander. That's all I was saying.
No, you lost it. That's what she said.
Listen,
He got flashbacks.
she lost her so much. Kanye tried his best to get her feature off of the song because he admitted it. He tried to get her feature off the song because he already knew that she bodied all of them on that song.
I'll take Privacy over all her albums.
You could do whatever you want, but if you're talking about
I'll
the
take
whole
Privacy over
Alright.
all her
if y'all
albums.
talk about the whole collective of work that you said.
Yeah, I got you.
The fact that y'all don't want to give Nicki.
No.
I'm giving her credit.
She cool. I wouldn't put her in the top 10. That's it.
Out of
what we said, I wouldn't put her in the top 10.
Out of the people we named.
Oh yeah, out of the people we named.
Out of the people we named right now.
I will put Luda in front of her.
I was about to say that.
I will put Luda in front of her.
Ludacris.
Luda never was on top. Like he always did what he was supposed to do, but he was never the artist that can beat all the other
when Nicki
artists.
was on top, who was there to contest it?
It was nobody was listening to him. Who was listening to Trina? I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. So she was on top by default.
She wasn't
Just for the
on
record,
there.
he did watch the
Ludacris did watch
She wasn't on there by default. She was on there because she out-rapped the rest of them.
Stop remix. Young Buck.
So Lola Monroe. Niggas was checking for Lola Monroe. That's what you telling me.
And T.I.
Nobody was listening. Nobody was checking for nothing. So she's really on top because nobody was listening to no female rap at the time.
If you want to say that, if you want to say that, that's for all female rappers. Every female rapper that came out, they was the only female rapper that came out until now. This is the only time that you have multiple female rappers competing against each other.
90s. The 90s.
You can't even say Foxy and Lil' Kim because realistically, Lil' Kim outshined Foxy total body of work.
Competing.
They wasn't because people.
Who did Nicki Minaj compete against when she?
It's not her fault that
nobody there.
If she wins the race, she wins the race. But if she wins it, she wins it though. It's fine.
They didn't even like each other.
They ain't like each other, but I don't think that they was competing against each other.
Yeah, if she wins the race, she wins the race. It don't matter how you win it.
But see, Foxy, Nas was writing half her shit, and then Big was writing a lot of Kim shit. So it's like I can't put them.
And
that's why I even.
But when you think of it this way, when Biggie died, Lil' Kim was still making music.
But then
she was still doing the same thing. But when Nas started writing for Foxy, where did she go? Baba. When Biggie died, Lil' Kim was still doing.
She started doing reggae music.
That's why I'm saying you can't compete them because they was only going at it for about 2 years. 96, 97, maybe 98.
Maybe 98.
But then Foxy came back out and said some shit about
She came out and said some shit, but wasn't nobody checking for her over Lil' Kim.
You right.
Even with the stuff she was saying.
All right.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not Nicki Minaj can.
All right. So what we at with 6?
I can see it. I'm still arguing my Ludacris.
Yeah, I'm with Luda.
First of all,
y'all gonna win because he's not gonna pick.
Luda beat T.I.
He did.
And what he also pointed out,
he cheated, but he did.
Who heard the wait?
Luda heard the verse, and then he's like, okay.
I thought T.I. heard the verse.
No, Luda heard the verse. That's why he put T.I. name in at the end.
I mean, well, he put the verse.
Yeah.
But he said me getting beat down is ludicrous.
I don't think Luda.
That's what.
I wouldn't.
So who did you say?
I said yay.
Yay.
You moved them up.
That's okay. Okay. I say Luda.
Remember when I forgot who somebody else brought him up.
We said
I had him at 9.
We both had him, and I was like, that's a low. Yeah, I had him at 6.
All right.
So where's Ye at right now?
Yeah, he ain't on here.
Yeah, he's not on here. That's all.
Because everybody say he's going to be higher, so we just left him off.
I'll take him at 6.
So I just got.
You take him at 6?
I'll take him at 6 then.
If it's got to be Luda or Ye,
then that's crazy.
I had to pick Ye.
I'll take Ye at 6 then.
God damn, he just kicked me the fuck out of my life. And Luda, you deserve to be there, man. That's crazy.
He do.
Shout out to Nicki. You had a great argument.
It's crazy.
It'll be Ye at 6.
It's cool. The
right.
fact that
y'all
the fact that y'all not putting no female in it is fucking insane.
Hold on. My top half, we good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
number 5.
hold on. We're going to take a little break.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to take a little break and we'll come right back.